Okay, now we got this opened up. So this is our fancy wiring that we're going to have to duplicate.
Uh-oh.
You have to show where it went to.
Okay, what about all the fuses? I'm not going to need that at all?
I didn't use it anymore now. Okay, so we got 3 wires.
Oh, because
here.
you got the, okay.
We got 3 wires here. So one's ignition. Okay, so this is pretty high flute and stuff here. We got a ground. Is that ground? I don't know.
Oh, I'm not touching the bike.
You don't want to be the ground?
No.
Why not?
Been there, done that.
See that there?
Oh, isn't that cute?
I think that's a ground. It's definitely grounded. Oh, that doesn't fit. I can't go that far. Good thing I got my jumpers here. Is the headlight on? There's ignition on. Headlight's on. I think this is ignition. This one's lights. Okay, so this one's lights. We don't need this wire at all. We don't know what it does. This one is the lights. And this one here is ignition. Pretty sure that's ignition, because I can't see it doing anything else.
So how does this go?
No, it goes up. No, right here. You turn it.
I got it.
And you go up. See how you do all this stuff. But you're a camera guy.
I'm not a camera. I'm a director, dude.
Oh, you're a director.
I have people that do that for me, but I know what kind of shots I'm looking
There's
for.
no dudes around here.
There we go. Keep you out of frame.
Ignition.
All I want to know is your hands.
That's right. I'm not important. Okay, that's still lights. It has not changed. That's lights. This is ignition.
Okay. Does that work?
Okay, this is a color scheme. See, this is.
Do you want more
this
of you?
is whitish gray.
That's the old one. Right? That's that old house wire?
That goes with ignition. Well, it didn't fall off yet.
Like 1952.
It ain't that bad. That was that big red one over there was a bad one. Okay, so this one here is the ignition. This
Okay.
one's lights, and this one's not needed.
Isn't that a ground?
I don't know. The headlight works without a ground. So you can touch that right there. Comes down up there. People out there, interruptions. See this? See this ignition?
Okay. What's the other one?
See that one? See what's happening up there? Glowing over there, see? You see this one here? Dead short.
Huh?
That's a dead short.
What do you mean a dead short?
Did you see the dead short? See the spark show?
Yeah.
That's a hard spark. It ain't going away.
Which means it's not doing anything?
That means it's going to ground.
So it is a ground.
It's going to ground. I don't know what it does. It's going to ground. I have no idea where it's going to because I don't see where it's at.
Because it's in the shrink wrap?
You know, this one's ignition, and this one the headlight works when you come on. So the headlight's working without a separate fuse.
Right. Can you put that one on that one and have the light go on?
It works without it. So
Okay.
if I take this here and I connect it over to here, use that as a ground and touch this. It's a short.
So
The light's on now. See what's going through it?
Yes, I see that.
Like I said, this is going to ground one way or the other. Okay, now see how bright it is right now?
Yeah.
Take that off of that and go to here. Where we at? Go to here. Is that about the same brightness or a little,
About the same.
or a little lower? Yeah, that's pretty bright. Looks the same. So we don't have a resistance issue going to ground.
Right.
But I don't know what this goes to. I know it goes to ground at some point, but whether it's connected to the headlight or not, I don't know. All I know is we're going to ground anyway. Somehow we're getting ground through the headlight.
Is this it right here?
What?
This black one sticking out here? Or no, it's in the shrink
No,
wrap.
that's the ignition.
It's in the shrink wrap.
Without cutting the harness open, I don't know what it is. So.
Oh, it's got to be the headlight.
I'm assuming it goes up in the headlight, but
Because there's no gas gauge.
how are we getting the ground through the headlight without that? Because the headlight's rubber mounted. Yet it works, so I don't know. So we can either use it or not, doesn't really matter. It works with or without it, so
Okay.
I'm not too concerned about it. But so we could hook it up and pretend it works. Stick it right to there.
Or hook a light to it. Make it useful.
Like the headlight?
No, another light.
Oh, another light. Accessory lights. Like a tail light. Ooh, that'd be real fancy.
Fog light, yeah.
Fog light. Ooh, it's
Like a
foggy.
light bar?
Oh, spotlight.
Oh,
We'll
there you go.
make a dresser bike out of this thing yet. Okay, so now these two wires here coming down. One of these is going to be a brake light, one's going to be a tail light. Okay, this one's going to the brake light. It's going down here to the switch down here. And this wire over here is the other side of the switch, so this wire here is our hot wire. Ugh. Okay, that's these other two wires, which are just laying right up here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and yank those down here. Bingo. Okay, so these are our two hot wires. So one of these is headlight, one isn't. So, or braking, tail light, excuse me. Okay, so there's our ground hookup. So all we gotta do is touch this to the positive, and if that light comes on, which didn't work before, it's good. You see how it doesn't work? Now if you put the brake pedal on over here with your foot, like that, I'm not getting no sparky. I can't tell if the light's on over there, so that doesn't work. So we need to put a new bulb in that light because the bulb did not work before. It didn't work before, it still doesn't work then. And I brought down a bulb for it too. Somewhere up in here there's a bulb that I brought for it to use where it wouldn't get broken. At least that was the plan. And it looks like the bulb is missing. I don't know why I hit it. Oh well. We'll have to find the bulb. Okay, for now I'm going to get the damn bulb out and see what's going on with the tail light, because I know the tail light doesn't work. So I think the brake light worked, but not the tail light, if I recall. So if we're going to reuse it, we have to fix it now. Ooh, glass lens. Fancy. Oh, there's two bulbs in here. Look at that. Oh, that is fancy. Okay, where's my 2 wires at? Alright. Neither one of them do anything. Oh, there we go. We got power there. Okay, there's the bulb. That's well, we only got one bulb working. This bulb doesn't work at all. Looks like a tail light. Bulb looks good. Looks like it's still connected in there. It's all corroded and eaten up in here from bad connection. Let's go find a bulb tester. Anybody got a bulb tester laying around? Let's see. Let me see if I can find me a bulb tester. Oh, this is only a single filament bulb. Look at that. Appears to be working. Bulb works. Okay, so we know the bulb's good. So this taillight, instead of having a brake light taillight bulb, it has one bulb for taillight, one for brake light, 2 separate bulbs. So that means we got to turn the switch on over there to see what's going on. Or I just jump across the 2 posts down here to turn it on. Assume I can get in here to do that. Okay, that looks bypassed to me. Okay, I go back over here. We can see our tail light. Let's see what we get. Where's my hot water at? Down here. Okay, try not to hit any of this other stuff we got laying down there. Okay, there's one. I didn't do squat. We have a lack of a ground here. Ground looks good. There we go. So that's definitely the one bulb. Oh, that is definitely a brake light bulb. Brake light, tail light. See the difference? Big difference, see. Okay. So that's the tail light. What? Video guys. You could unlock the door before you left.
Good.
I've been rewiring the bike since you were gone. Do my wires. Right here. See this? Brake light. Tail light. Pretty good, huh? So tail light is normal, brake light is the optional one. Okay, where's the dikes?
Next to
Let's see, do we actually have to cut these or not? I'm not sure. Give me a felt tip. Light a clock. Big one up in there. There's big ones up there. There's 2 or 3 of them in there. Okay, this is the, ooh, that's the bright one. Okay,
Where's your dikes?
don't worry, we don't need them now. Okay, so the black one is our brake light. The dull one's a tail light. So your tail light. Okay, unpull the Unplug the jumper down there. Not on the frame down there. It's on the frame. Top of the exhaust pipe. Just pull it.
Both?
Yeah.
Clear.
Okay, there's our tail light. Brake light. Okay, hit the switch over there.
Which switch?
Brake light switch. Hit the brake. Oh, look at that, it works. How much pressure it take? More than that. Keep going. Get it all the way on? There you go.
All the way down.
It takes a lot of pressure.
Good now. Okay, right now I'm starting.
Brake just came on. There's a brake switch out. Keep going. There it is.
That's almost all the way down.
Alright. So we got the tail light working. The pressure's right there. Pressure's right there, and that's where the light comes on.
All the way down. Pretty much.
Yeah, hold that. There's the jumper wire at. This one's the brake light. That's about right. Yeah, it just starts to build pressure. Right there's pressure. Not too much pressure. It's probably about 10 pounds before it comes on. So that's about right. Okay, that works. Alright, so we got these two wires. So this is our tail light and brake harness. It's color coded in black. So make sure you mark your Sharpie on your paper. Your schematic, your color schematic, these are black. And the one with the black tip is the hot wire. That'd be the brake light switch. The one without the marking is the tail light wire. Don't mix those up.
No.
Now the switch over here has lots of contacts. We have no idea where they go. But we have lots of them. We have to figure that out. Now up here we know we cut this one off. This one was the ignition. Or was it lights? Yeah,
Oh, the one that's cut off is the headlight.
the one that's cut off the ignition. Yep. So natural finish is light. Natural finish is light. These two go together.
Okay.
Got that? So now I have to wire it that way. So they're going to have to go to the common post over here. Now this ignition switch here looks pretty fancy. These are not really threaded. They take nuts. But we have no idea what is what because someone didn't mark it very well. But I did mark it. What was it? Mark T. No T's for? Where's that plus?
Positive, negative, positive.
We didn't mark it very well?
No.
Oh. What do we do now?
Color coded.
Oh, they're all natural finish.
They're all black.
Yeah, they're all the same color. The first thing we do, we're going to bend the post so it doesn't contact that other one. So you didn't get the instruction on how this was wired? We missed that. So you can do it with an ohmmeter, or you can just do it with real power. You know which one I'm going to use, don't you? Lights, action. This is the action button. So if we take this action button, we hook it something we can see, like like lights. Where's my other jumper? We're not jumpers. You know, a jumper. Yeah, we don't do it that way. Yes, I do. I have one to do it. Okay, so where's our hot wire at? Right here. Get in the way. Obviously, that's not hot. See how the headlight didn't come on? Got ground. Everything else is hooked up. Okay, that's not the right button. That was a failure. Let's go over to this other one. Nope. Next one. Nope. Next one. Nope. That one. We're running out of post. Last one. None of them worked. That's not a good test. None of them are working. So do we have a bad connection, or? Oh, that's plastic.
So yeah, you had a bad connection. There we go.
Okay. We're just seeing if you're paying attention. Nothing. Next one. Nope. Nope. Nothing. Still not getting anything. The last one is the one that's on the inside. It's hard to get to. Is it on?
No.
That was all of them. You don't suppose this wire is bad, do you?
I don't know. You haven't opened it up, right?
I'm going to bypass the wire. These are the jumper wires what I need, but you ain't got that. At some point, something's going to work, because the bike did run. None of those are working. So there must be something that has to be connected in the starter switch to make the starter function. I don't know what that is. Alright. So much for that easy test. That would be called a failure test. Alright, I go find me an ohm meter. We'll be back.